Well lads, in this video I'm going to go through the 2011 ordinary level perspective question. It tells us the 3D graphic on the right shows a bus shelter. Figure B1 shows the plan and elevation of a model of the bus shelter. Part A, draw the given plan. Then part B, make a perspective drawing of the structure given the following. The spectator point is 70mm from corner from corner A. The picture plane is touching off corner A, and the horizon line is 40mm above the ground line. So I just have that set up already there. You can see I have my plan drawn in, and for point A, I'm just giving you the measurements to go down 140mm from the top of your page, making sure to keep the page in portrait, and then to come in from the right hand side 150mm. So that's all set up there. I've corner A labelled. My spectator, as you can see there, is 70mm away from the corner there going straight down. I have S labelled then as a result. Now the first thing I need to do is draw my picture plane. I'm told it's touching off corner A. So the first thing I need to do is join my extreme corners back to S. So my extreme corner to the right is going to be this point here. And my extreme point to the left is going to be this point here. So we imagine with the spectator, when we're looking out, that's the furthest point we're going to see. As we've learned from previous questions, we need to bisect the angle that we've made. So swing an arc there and there. Then moving up, we can extend and swing an arc there and there. Where they cross, that's going to be our bisector. So what I need to do now is go perpendicular to that line I've just drawn, touching off corner A, and that will give us our picture plane. Picture plane touching right off corner A. You can see there now I have my picture plane, and I'll just label it like that there to show it. Next thing I need to do is find out where my vanishing points hit off the picture plane. So what I need to do is go parallel to my extreme edges. So going parallel there from S and going parallel to here from S. So they're basically just our 30-60 lines already given in the question. So going 30 degrees there. It's our picture plane here, given VP2 on the right. I'm going to go 60 degrees this way. Going parallel to this side, I get VP1 to the left. So just showing with arrowheads, these two lines are parallel, and those two lines are also parallel. Now I need to get my ground line. So we know from the previous question, we do not need to know a certain distance away. We can go any point below the page, just as long as we don't go off it. So just using sliding set squares again. Going from our vanishing points. So from VP1 there, take that straight down. And I'll just extend it right down there. And what I'll do is I'll just slide, so you can't see I have my other set square just underneath the base, so just down here. Just slide across this way, all the way across to VP2. And then I can draw my perpendicular line going down there. So basically, those angles are perpendicular. So my ground line, that can be any position below S. I'm just going to keep it a distance away so it doesn't interfere with the actual setting up of the question above. Otherwise it just gets messy otherwise. So I need to draw my ground line parallel to my picture plane. So I have my picture plane there. And what I'll do is I'll set it that My ground line is, I'll set it just about here, and I'll move my camera down then so you can see. So my ground line is there. I'll move my camera in a few seconds. And now I need my horizon line. I'm told in the question the horizon line is 40 mil above the ground line. So I measure 40 mil up here and 40 mil up here. So basically just from your ground line, measure up 40 mil on both sides. And that's the position of my horizon line, giving me my two vanishing points, VP1 and VP2. And that's the question set up and ready to go now. So I just need to move my camera down a bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. So you might just miss a small bit of the corner there if I try my best to include it for you. Just leave it like that. You're just not going to be able to see the corner there, but I'll just be doing the same thing as normal, connecting that back to S and taking it down perpendicular to my picture plane. So the first corner I have is corner A. And in the question, if I just show you there, the height of corner A is the back height there. So you see that line coming down. Corner A is taller at the front, and you can see that's going to be 70 mil tall, and the back corner is going to be 50 mil tall. So because corner A is touching off the picture plane, that's going to be a true height. So I can take that 70 mil. So corner A, connect back to S, where I touch the picture plane, it's already on it. So I can just take that straight down. That down there. And I can measure my 70 mil. And I can join them back to my vanishing points. So the ground there, those two lines go back. And then the height, and 70 mil, goes back as well there. Next thing I want to find out is my overall, is my next height, which is going to be the back corner here. The back corner here and the back corner there. So the height of that, just extend this on a bit. Because this back corner here and this back corner here aren't touching the picture plane, that means they're not going to appear as a true height. So what I need to do is, I need to extend one of those edges back to the picture plane and pretend that it is touching off it to give me my true height. So for example, if I take this corner here, it's not touching the picture plane, therefore it's not a true height. So if I imagine I extend that back out to hit my picture plane, because it's now touching the picture plane, I can take this down and I can measure my true height from here then. Same in how I did the previous one. That corner is touching the picture plane there. When I take it straight down, I can take my true height from here. Because this back corner isn't, I can extend it out. Now it's touching the picture plane. Take it straight down and now apply the height. And I'm told that height is 50 mil. So there's my 50. That's my 70 and there's my 50. What I can do with that now is, I can join that back to my vanishing point here. And that'll give me the height of my back wall, back corner there. What I need to do now is find the width. So remember, the widths are currently these two here, but remember in perspective, the further away it goes, the smaller it gets. So when I join this corner back to S, my new width is where it hits the picture plane. So I can take that down now as well. So this line here is now that width there. The height, 50, if we look, there's the 50 height there, and it's going back to the vanishing point. Hits off the line here. That's my new height. And then that connects up, giving me the top of the bus shelter there. And now I can draw that there, giving me one side. Now I need to find my other width. So the length that goes all the way across in the front is that length there. And I join that back, hits my picture plane here, and it goes all the way to the spectator at that point. I can take that down. Now I have this part, the opening. Now it's completely open at the front. So this corner here is going to go back to the vanishing point of the distance this way. Same with the back corner here. It's going to go back there. And then the next thing I need to find is the wall on the inside. So basically this point up here. So if I just tilt up my camera, you can see there, I want to take this point now to find where it is in my perspective view. So I join my back corner to S, and where it hits the picture plane, I repeat the process again. I now get the inside. Now I have my ground part there. If I look, the inside connects all the way back there. Obviously you can't see anything inside that part. And just one sec, I connected the wrong point. The height line, if we remember, there's our height line of 50. If I take that back, it should be hitting here. So not to just my vanishing point. It should be connected here, because there's my height of 50 for the front, or for the back on the left. There's the back on the right. So these two should be connecting here. Just like that. And then two vanishing points. They line up there. And you can see it would extend through to the back corner there. Just like this would extend through to the back corner there. Just making sure you take your points to the right distance. So my 50mm gives me a height there. Because remember, the 50mm isn't touching off the picture plane, so I extended it out. So I have to remember to take that all the way across to give me the back right corner, which is from up here, which gives me that one. And this back corner here, when it extends out, gives me that one there. So just making sure you do that correctly. And then that just simply completes the question there as a result. So hopefully that video helps anybody who might be stuck on that one.